Hey guys, this is Neon Nezi back again with another Destiny Nights video, and today we are going to be looking at the daily quest. I understand that a lot of people are having trouble with the arena, and I have figured out what's wrong with it. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if it's just an error in translation or whatever. So anyway, if you guys don't know already, and if you guys are new to the game, there are these different stages of achievements. There's daily, weekly, consecutive, challenge, and title. So daily missions, you have the opportunity of completing them throughout the day. That's how much time you have to complete all these missions. You have basically 24 hours to complete them. You get the rewards are worth it, in my opinion. A lot of people don't understand the importance behind these evolution evolved summoning scrolls. They are actually pretty darn important, and if you complete all of them, you will get 300 rubies, which is a decent amount. It's basically like 150 keys if you guys want to put it in that terms. Weekly is super good too. You guys get a ton of rubies here. You guys get 1,000. You guys get one superior summoning scroll, and you guys get 6 of these keys, which allows you to enter the tower 3 more times. Consecutive is basically just repetition. Like over here, I'm at the point where I need to complete a normal dungeon 10,000 times, but I think it starts off at like 50 and then 100 and then 200, 500, stuff like that. So yeah, all of this revolves around everything behind summoning, behind leveling up. What else? There is skilling up your levels, equipping crests and orbs, completing different dungeons. Then you have challenges where you basically have to hit a certain level of I don't know where I was going with the sense, but challenges is basically like over here. You win on common arena this many times. You lose actually in common arena this many times. You collect this much gold. You finish this stage. You finish. It's like challenges is more like milestones. And then last but not least, we have titles, which are super important. You guys will want to complete these in order to get titles, which you can equip onto your units to give them that extra boost of attack or crit rate or status activation or skill cooldown or a number of different substats or stats on your units just to make them that much bit better. So today we're going to be focusing on daily quests. Now the first one I want to focus on is the special arena, because a lot of people are having trouble with this, and I have figured out why. The reason is because it says faction arena. Sorry, not common arena lobby. It says faction arena, and these days I'm not very invested in arena because, well, it might still be fun for newer players, but for me, I've done this so many times, I rather focus on farming. But the reason why people are having trouble is it says faction arena, right? So someone told me like they brought in Soho and then a bunch of other characters like Soho, Arang, and whatnot from the Jin faction, but they couldn't summon. For some reason, guys, it says faction arena, but it only allows you to continue if you have pairs. So right here, if I have Tyler, then that's one pair, so I can go on. However, if I go back to 2 factions, I actually need pairs from different factions. So I need Tyler, and Arang. I can also do Soho, Ebonia, whoever you guys have in your arsenal. If you guys go to my first video that I made this week on welcoming all the global players and giving you guys a lot of tips for beginning players, I told you guys to not focus on arena. This is why. First of all, common arena, you guys can go up, but without getting a certain level of orbs and crests, you can't get any higher. Yes, right now the meta is kind of just spending as many keys as you guys can and climbing up, but you will hit a plateau at some point if your orbs and crests aren't good enough that you just can't overcome. Then when it comes to faction arena, guys, it really does limit you because you really need to have basically a wide variety of units. And if you guys are just starting up, like this is your first week, I'm sorry guys, but you guys are going to have a heck of a time competing in faction arena, especially in 2 faction arena where you guys need 5 stars. How many people that are just starting off are going to have 2 matching units? And that's the thing, you guys can't use a Rock Adonis and a Rock Adonis. It has to be a Rock Adonis and then the other type of Adonis, because you can't have that same kind of unit on your team. So here I'm running Shia, and Caesar. So let's just go ahead and do this one. Hopefully this helps you guys understand, but at the same time, it kind of is sad because without this, you won't be able to complete your daily missions, and you guys just basically just gonna have to wait for next week. Which is why I would really recommend the developers to actually make Special Arena not a factor, or maybe make the requirements a bit lower. Yeah, and this guy is just way too low of a level for me to even try. But yeah, Special Arena, in my opinion at least, should not be in the daily achievements, because people can't get the 300 rubies if they don't have the proper units. And it generally just comes down to how much have you been playing the game and how much have you summoned. So Common Arena, guys, you just have to enter it once. It can be anything you guys want. This guy's like, oh, this is a terrible example. I'm just gonna mow. I could just bring one unit. I could bring one freaking unit and I could still win, because I'm so low in ranking right now. Boop. 2-second matches are just the best. Okay. Yeah, but a lot of you guys should not be facing players like me, because everybody new should be on the global server, and everybody that has been playing for a while now, they're all on the Asia and Korea combined server. So let's head over back to achievements, and we have just completed Special Arena, right? And we have finished Common Arena. So now we need to enter a normal dungeon, Ragoon dungeon. So let's just do a normal dungeon first. We'll work it up from the bottom down. Okay, so a normal dungeon, guys, is anything in any one of these stages: normal, hard, hell, or nightmare. In any one of these scenarios: Silvus, Medina, Inua, Jin, or Tragar. We are going to go ahead with the Silvus faction. I'll get to show off my speed team right here. It's very YOLO, where I basically have Jun for cooldown, Arcana for shields and crit rate, and Benito as my main source of damage, but Jun also deals damage. And then Carlota's leader skill is timed such that it only comes online, or it only gets activated when we reach the boss stage. So I get the cooldowns when we're at the boss stage. The AI in this game still needs a little bit of work. I would really like the AI to be more aggressive, but hey, the game is still growing and still expanding. So yep, this is my speed team right here. We generally mow down through almost anything and pretty much everything quick enough. We still have the shields going, so that's good. Yeah, we just basically mow down through everything. And yeah, wow, the striker came out fairly soon this round, which is fine, because now when we approach the boss, we're gonna have all of our skills off cooldown. And again, you guys can manual this too. I'm just autoing it because I can. Alright, so we're just gonna have to wait for a little bit more. Alright, we got the shield going. See what I mean by this AI not being aggressive enough? It really does need to be a bit more aggressive. But yeah. So, alright, that's done. Stage clear. That should give us our achievement for that, for the normal dungeon or just a normal scenario. Let's go head back to the lobby. Go back to achievements. And again, if you guys want more detailed guides on how to beat certain dungeons or certain scenarios, let me know in the comments down below. So next we have, let's focus on two really easy ones. One is clear the Tower of Promises and send points to your friends. So friends one is super easy. Just go to your friends. You can actually hit this button over here that will send points to everybody, and that basically completes your mission. Now, if you guys go to this button over here, you guys can actually navigate through the entire, through everything that you guys will possibly need to or navigate around. We're going to click over here on Tower of Promises. I'm going to do stage 60 because that's where I am currently. Do I need to change my team? No, I don't. I feel like I should though, just to make it a bit faster. So let me just rock this old school. Where's my Adonis? And Benito. All right, let's go. Again, guys, you guys can manual these floors. I'm gonna manual them too. Actually, wait for everything to get around me. Boom, everything's dead. So like I've done these so many times. I just have a lot of these stages memorized, like what happens in them, so I know like exactly when to use my moves. Just gonna surround it over here. Generally, I complete this within the first 30 seconds, but this new speed boost that makes things go so fast has me bewildered at times because it's so freaking fast. Let's head back to the lobby now. So we just completed 2 more quests. In all honesty, guys, if you guys are new, even if you can't do all of them, I would recommend doing them, especially the Tower of Promises one, because you guys get 100 keys for that. Then we need to do a Awakening dungeon and a Ragoon dungeon. So let's go over to the world map again, and Krosik. This is where you guys can find your Awakening dungeon. So let's go ahead and just do a random one. I'm gonna do the Primal Titan. Can we do this with this? Yeah, we'll go YOLO. Let's just go YOLO. I will manual this, and you know, just because I can auto this, but I'll just manual it. Should make it a bit more faster. And generally, autoing is just a convenience. You'll notice that if you manual it, things will actually go a little bit faster because the AI is actually a little bit more, because you're controlling your units, right? So I cannot take any damage here simply because I have no healer. So if I take any damage, I'm basically done for. And please don't think that you guys need to reach my level immediately. I've been playing for several months, so it really should take you guys a decent amount of time. And there's no fun if you guys can reach my level immediately, right? Next video, guys, let me know what you guys want to see. I'm thinking about how to show people how to get through the Giants dungeons. So let me know if that would interest you guys at all. That's a bit slow. I feel like if I really try, if I have the right units, I can do this under 30 seconds. That took 44 seconds. That was way too long. And plus, on manual, that thing is not going to that is not going to be as fast as, yeah. If it's on auto, it's not going to be as fast as my manual. So there we go. And Ragoon dungeons, guys, it's super easy. You guys only need to do one of them, but we'll do both of them. So let's go ahead and do the paper evolved Ragoons. Yes, we have a disadvantage. Do not do this, but my units are strong enough that I can go in with even a disadvantage and still complete it super, super fast. Let's do this. Okay. Alright, next stage. Let's go. Possibly can one-shot the boss. I think so. 20 seconds. Alright. We made it in time. And there's not really a time factor. It's just that at this point, with my units being so strong, time is the one that I can focus on. That's like my next milestone to make my units stronger, to make my runs faster. So now let's... oh, did I just hit repeat? Is that going to repeat? It should give me... Okay, no. So let's go to the enhanced dungeons. Let's do the scissor one. As a beginning player, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Beginning players should definitely be doing these daily quests and focusing even on the weekly quests. But because I've been playing for so long and I'm basically end game now, I personally don't focus too much on daily quests, but that's only because I don't need to. I remember though when I was just starting out, like even till my third or fourth month, I was still doing dailies every single day because the value that you get is just absolutely insane. Before we end the video, I just want to give you guys two more tips that I've been seeing people struggle with. One thing is how to drag skills. So first of all, if you guys go to adventure and you guys go into any scenario, right? Let's go to this dungeon again, simply because I can finish it so quick. A lot of times there are stages where it says drag a skill to get a star. You remember, guys, we need to get a stage conqueror effect for 3 stars. Well, one of those stars, sometimes it just says drag a skill out. Skills can be dragged, but for that to happen, you can't just activate it. Like, you can't just do this. All right? What you need to do is you need to drag it out like that. You literally have to drag it out for it to register. All right, we're just going to leave here just because time is of the essence and I value my viewers' time. So yeah, don't do this. That was a waste of keys, but yeah, just for the purpose of the video, just to make things faster. And the other thing that I want to tell you guys is that if you guys go back to my video again, where I talked about tips for beginning players, remember that I told you guys to go through this manually, like follow the Tomb of Prophecies, because let's say you guys, because sometimes what happens is that people skip these. So I think this is fairly simple because you guys are going to have to go through the entire normal. Jin normal to Jin, okay, Tragar. So around here is where it gets starting to get tricky, because you do Silvus 1 for this one, you do Silvus 2, and then you guys go ahead and do Silvus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or I think there are only 7 stages, or maybe you go up to 9. Thing is, you won't get these achievements because you guys skipped this one. You guys skipped clear the Tower of Promises level 15. So you guys have to do it in order. And then you guys go back to clearing Silvus. You guys go over here, Medina. Well, actually, even if you do Medina, you're not going to get any of these rewards because you guys need to awaken a hero to accomplish mission 1. And once you guys complete mission 1, then you can go on your way. And again, over here, you need to actually clear a giant's dungeon. You have to do this in order, all right? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope I was helpful. Let's go over here and claim all these goodies. Boom. We're gonna... Weekly takes like the entire week, and I'm pretty sure you guys are smart enough to figure it out. I have my faith in you guys. So next up, I'm going to make a guide on giants, how you guys should be approaching them, or at least how I approach them. Might be the wrong way, but it's just how I did it, and it worked out pretty well for me. But then again, if you guys have other requests, if I get bombarded with like a bunch of other requests, like help us make a safe team for Medina, or like an auto team for Medina Hard with like 4-star units only, just let me know some random requests like that. I'll go ahead. I have the resources to help fulfill your desires, help you guys progress to wherever you guys are having trouble. One thing that I do want to say is that recently I've been getting a lot of questions, which I love, but at the same time, it's hard for me to reply to everyone. So if I haven't replied to you yet, I will reply to you. It's just going to take me some time, all right? Because I do have a life outside of Destiny Nights. So if you guys like my content, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Please go ahead, like this video, and please, if you guys can, share my videos with everybody else that's coming into the game, because when you first come into a game and you don't have the proper pathing or the proper route to take, people will have a lot of trouble progressing in the game. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or any requests, let me know in the comment section down below. Again, please subscribe to my channel if and only if you guys like my content. And until the next time, guys, Neon out.